but we make something for you. Okay. So next one I would like to share is this one. So you should have Ishi. Okay. Let me sharing screen on Ishi. Yeah, you're asking about Ishi? Yeah, so I'm showing it now. So on Ishi. So at the moment, Ishi is kind of like in a stabilization mode. So we was not focusing on Ishi in last month. We were really focused 100% on AgenticFlow. And what I'm showing you right now is how we can using AgenticFlow CLI to facilitate all of these Paperclip setup and so on. So this is my Ishi, and I'm using Sonnet 4.5. I'm having this model, and we was making the AgenticFlow CLI, and this CLI is having some of the information it can use, and can have the access to Paperclip, and it can facilitating and actually controlling Paperclip. So let me send this one to Sonnet and see what it does. Yes. So answer to Anton, it can work. So yeah. So actually, I'm just showing you how we can use AgenticFlow CLI to control Paperclip, set up a new company, employ agent in AgenticFlow in Paperclip, and the one that I will show you is actually setting up by the agent, not me. Oh, you can. Well, we have been using that for a really long time. Okay, help me to create a new agent in AgenticFlow that do copywriting, and then deploy it to my Paperclip company, Pixel AI Studio. Yep. So Ishi is going to using AgenticFlow CLI in order to create agent on AgenticFlow. And then after that, it's going to bridging this agent into Paperclip, kind of deploy so that it can to work. It will take it a while on this one, but I'm going to share with you the CLI that we were having for quite a while already. You should giving this to Ishi or any coding agent, ask it to help you. So as you can see in here, so what Ishi is helping me is, okay, it found the Pixel AI Studio, and then it's going to create an agent in AgenticFlow. Okay, after creating an agent in AgenticFlow, it's going to be deploy this agent to my Paperclip. It finished creating copyright agent for me already, and then it's going to deploy my agent to my Pixel AI Studio company. So we also giving in the AgenticFlow CLI, we create some playbook. So we are creating playbook so we can teach Ishi how to use AgenticFlow CLI to control and deploy agent to Paperclip. You don't even have to learn because Ishi will just know because we already teach them. So we have Cassie, the copyright specialist. It was using the GPT-4o mini. It will deploy to Paperclip. And this is the key and agent capability to start using. Create something meaningful, please. This is tell it to test the agent. So it's going to create a task on Paperclip and then assign a task to Cassie, my new agent. And Cassie will wake up to do the task and check response. So Ishi is becoming like your control tower where you can just leverage everything that you already have in AgenticFlow. You deploy to a good UI for company organization like Paperclip, and you can wake them up, do the task, and so on. Because we already wrapping around Paperclip API via CLI, so it's very easy for Ishi to control Paperclip 100%. So that's how it's works. Okay, so good. Casey have been working up. The task is queue. Okay, let me check the status and wait for response. The playbook is going to be updated when we're updating the version. So the CLI is going to have the versioning, and if we deploy, so the UI that you are seeing right now, the CLI is my development version, but when I upgrade that, I think we will upgrade to 1.1 later. And then you just like asking Ishi to download, or maybe if you're using Claude Code, that's okay. You're also using Claude Code or open code, whatever that you like, but everything is packed under AgenticFlow CLI. The playbook is there. We even like rewriting the entire CLI so that make it like agent compatible. So it means the agent will be self-discovery, to learn what available. And later, when we have more template, we have more playbook, we just pump the version, and the AI agent, we just know how everything works together. Okay, yeah, this is doing. Okay, it do some work on this one. It will check the playbook for agent testing. Maybe there's some bug. We are still doing the bug fixing on this one. But anyway, so the whole idea is that, yeah, so the current version, so we are working in the version 0.3 at the moment, but actually there's not much change. It's mostly on the bug fixing. We do some kinds of like fixing on the task. For example, like we're upgrading the AI SDK from version 6.3 to 6.4. There's some change, but mostly enhancement. Yes, we do some provider enhancement. So we change, we upgrade. So previously, Ishi will leverage on Virtual AI SDK 6 point something, and we need to upgrade that. So it fixed. There's some other fix as well to enhance the provider. I need to read the changelog from the team. I haven't got time for that yet. But we plan to using this one. Yeah. Yeah, but for now, we are quite having huge backlog. So as you can see, we pack a lot of things in AgenticFlow CLI. Maybe I would ask Ishi. So it's done already. The agent is live and ready to write. Okay. Can you help me to understand what AgenticFlow CLI capable of? Yeah. So I will ask Ishi to list what is the capability. Not yet. So still in development. So we have the beta version, which is quite stable for a while. And I'm planning to upgrade beta to the general available for everyone to like auto update. And for the version 0.3, it including, actually it's in how to say, in Git we have the main branch, and we have the beta branch, and also we have the experiment branch. So the 0.3 is on the experiment branch. So when the beta moving to the main, and then the experiment going to beta. So that's how it works. So I think within this week, we are pumping to 0.2 to the main, and also we will going to put 0.3 to beta. And I think with this week, you should receive the 0.3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the Ishi AgenticFlow CLI. So it can do the agent management, list, get, create. So answer to Bijou, it can create agent. So make sure use it, update, delete, stream. Okay. A lot. Wow. Okay. It can run workflow for you. It can, well, it's still, there's a lot of things. So it can run workflow. It can check workflow if it's working or not. It can debug. I'm finding this quite a loop. Okay. The first one is the agent. Okay. The second one is, workflow. So it can list the workflow, create, update, delete. It can run and run status. So when you trigger a workflow, you can ask Ishi to ask AgenticFlow CLI, like, what is my run status? And it can list the run. It can validate. So for example, like, if you ask Ishi to create some kinds of like workflow, before even create into the system, it's going to run validation first to ensure like the schema is right, everything is right. It can check some dependency. This one is new, Paperclip integration. So right now, AgenticFlow CLI have ability to control Paperclip, everything, including companies, agent, goals, issue, approval, deployment, dashboard, bridge, and connect. So this one is making something that can help you to deploy your agent to Paperclip very easily. And like what I just do, so I just asking in one prompt, and also Ishi can make a new agent in Paperclip for me, assign a task to it, and monitor the status. And you have a good UI for your organization. We are also having, this is one of the experiment feature. So this is kind of like open Claude, right? So there's some feedback that you want Ishi not running on your computer, but running on maybe a VPS, virtual private server somewhere that you can interact with it with chat interface, for example, like Telegram and so on. So we are working something on this, and it will allow the AgenticFlow acting as a gateway, so that it can serve this information. Yeah. So right now, we are still in development on this part. It could take a while, and I don't have the ETA for it yet, but it's good. And the full vision that we are seeing now is that Paperclip is just one first platform. The next thing that we are looking for is integrating into linear or similar platform that doing the issue and task tracking. The reason why we work with Paperclip, because actually it's agent native and it's open source, and also it's trending as well. So we like to do that. And it actually basically it's using webhook. So AgenticFlow already have webhook on the way since I think last year, but we not yet make a use of that. So I think webhook right now can be the open channel for the multiple channel support, where we can automatically deploy agent to multiple platform. So AgenticFlow here, but it run wherever you are, or you have some work need to be done, you assign that to AgenticFlow agent, and that's it. And we're also having a template system as well. So in the marketplace, you see that there's a lot of template. So you can actually asking Ishi that, hey, go into template Ishi or AgenticFlow, fetching those new template and create or duplicate from template to your agent. So I think, I'm not sure if this one is visible for you, but I find that it's quite useful because those are working template that we already test by our tester. And if you need to give some agent some idea, you can just ask it to clone a template and it just do it. Connection management. Yes, you can kind of like, when you create a workflow, some workflow will request some connection. For example, like OpenAI or Google. And if you have the connection already available in your workspace, you can ask it to get an ID of that connection. So we never returning the value of the connection. We're only returning an ID. So it means it's going to be configured in the workflow. And when it at runtime, the workflow engine is going to consume that connection ID in order to do the work for you. So we are kind of like one-off platform that contains of everything that you need to build agent. Okay. What else? Node type. Yeah, you can ask Ishi to discover all of everything available in AgenticFlow. Authentication. This is standard. Policy, guardrail. There's some policy file, advanced schema, API call. Yep. So I think that's it. We also have some playbook as well. So one of the playbook I just share with you is deploy to Paperclip. So when you install AgenticFlow CLI, you can tell your agent, could be Ishi or Claude Code, discover the CLI, understand what available, read the playbooks that Sean and the team already written for you, do it. So you skip you a lot of headache in documentation. Okay. Yeah, there's some common use case. I think, yeah, Ishi will just spin up a lot of things. I'm not sure yet, but this is the idea behind. The difference between AgenticFlow CLI and Ishi CLI. So AgenticFlow CLI is having the full platform access. So it's kind of like alternative to the web interface. So instead of like you operating on the web and you create an agent, CLI is for agent to use. So it could be Ishi or it could be Claude Code to control AgenticFlow 100%. Not really 100%, but mostly like 90 something. And Ishi is also having a CLI, but Ishi is a general purpose agent. It can be doing the coding. It can doing some kinds of like, Ishi is like Claude Code alternative. It do the coding offline on your computer. But it will not have the access to AgenticFlow platform. It needs to use AgenticFlow CLI in order to access the resource of AgenticFlow to be using for some work that's useful. Yeah, I think that's a totally two different products. Yeah. Yes, correct. So you can create many skill and plugin to ensure. So I think for some skill, it can be dangerous if you install from random people. because actually in skill, it can containing executable code, and that executable code can be something that malicious. It can harvesting your data or your credential and send to somewhere else. So I would suggest that you install from official source. When I say official source, so it could be something that maybe we recommend in here in agent skill in the catalog. So actually it's a GitHub repository that we are something we curated from OpenAI. We curated from like Claude. So those are like official store. Or you can go into some community, for example, like skill.sh is also a good community. They are verified. Or you can using, like Claude Hub, which is the store from OpenClaw. They also having the skill security scanning as well. So only install from those would be better for you. Otherwise it's going to be tough, I think.